Making money through the YouTube automation is currently one of the easiest, latest, and most profitable online businesses you can ever start. People are making serious money by creating simple AI short videos and posting them on TikTok and YouTube. Take a look at this channel. This channel has gained 272,000 subscribers within just 80 videos. The good part is that this channel was started in February 2024. The best part is that all the videos are created through AI, and the total views are mind-blowing at around 65 million. If we actually take a look at it, it's just one of these simple AI ChatGPT wisdom stories that probably took the person 30 minutes to create. Just to put it in perspective, if these 65 million views are converted at 20 cents per 1,000 views, this account would have generated $13,000. But even if they converted at 10 cents per 1,000 views, which is straight 50% down, they would have generated $6,500. And on the lowest end possible, if they converted at 5 cents per 1,000 views, they would have generated more than $3,000. So now we know how much money we are talking about, so let's get started. Let's look at the example video which I created.
An old young man was looking out of the airplane window, filled with excitement, and shouted, "Dad, look! The houses are going behind us!" His father smiled warmly. Nearby, a young couple noticed the man's excitement and felt sorry for him, thinking he was acting childish. A moment later, the young man shouted again, "Dad, the cars look so small from up here." The father smiled and nodded his head. The couple, however, started to get annoyed. Then, the young man cried out once more, "Dad, look! The clouds are moving with us!" This was too much for the couple. They turned to the father, clearly upset, and said, "Why don't you take your son to a good doctor?" The father turned to them, still smiling gently, and said, "I did. We are just coming from the hospital. My son was blind from birth, and today he got his sight." Things aren't always what they appear to be. Everyone has their own story, so avoid judging others as the reality of their situation may astonish you.
As you can see, this niche is related to moral short stories. To create these types of videos, there are 4 steps involved: script writing, generating AI voices, generation of realistic AI images, and lastly, compilation of all assets that we created. Let's talk about the first step, which is script writing. To write a perfect script, simply go to ChatGPT and tell the chatbot that you will be providing a short moral story as a reference, and based on that story, the chatbot needs to write a new short story script. To be more specific, you can tell the chatbot not to use any complex words and make the writing tone as human as possible. After that, simply provide the reference script and hit generate. As you can see, it clearly provides us with an outstanding script. Now, before I move to the next step, I would like to tell you that if you want to grow faster, understand what's trending, and know exactly what your competitors are doing, vidIQ is the tool for you. It helps you find the best keywords, shows you what kind of content is performing, and even gives you video ideas based on what people are already searching for. You can also check how well a keyword might perform before using it. For example, if you search something like "make money," the tool will show you a chart with search volume and competition levels. If the search volume is high, but the competition is also high, so it might be harder for your video to stand out. But if the search volume is high and the competition is low, the overall score will be high, and there's a much better chance your video will get views and perform well. So, if you want this tool, you can get it from the link given in the description. Now, let's move on towards the video creation. So, once the script is ready, it is time to move on towards step 2, which is generating realistic AI voiceover. For that, you can use ElevenLabs. It's a top-notch text-to-speech AI voice generator. It has lots of realistic voices, and you can even clone your own voice. So as you are in, simply paste your script in the generation box. Then, from the drop-down menu, choose your desired voice and hit generate. In a few moments, your entire voiceover will be ready. Now, let's move on towards step 3, which is generation of realistic AI images. For this step, it's important to break your short script into separate lines. This will make it much easier to write prompts for generating images. For example, take a look at the first line of our short script. Simply copy and paste the first line into Leonardo AI, then edit it according to your preferences. Be sure to include the high-resolution command in the prompt to ensure a high-resolution image. Also, select the 3D animation style module for this generation and set the ratio to 9:16 since it's for a short video. In a few moments, you will get an outstanding image. As you can see, I created some amazing images that perfectly represent my short script. Now, let's move on towards our last step, which is video creation. We're going to put all our stuff together to make the final video. We'll be using CapCut, a free editing software. Just sign up for a free account and you're good to go. To get started, first of all, import all the necessary files into the CapCut for the video. After that, click on the Modify option and change the ratio settings to 9:16 since it's a short video. The next step is to drag all the voiceovers into the timeline. After that, add all the images into the timeline one by one and make sure to match each picture according to the voiceover provided. I would be skipping this step since it's a little bit repetitive and boring. After all images are synchronized according to the voiceover, click on the first image and add animations according to your liking. Now repeat this process of adding animations on the rest of the images. You can also add transitions between these images according to your liking. This will give a cool transition effect between each image. Once the transitions are completed, the next step is to add subtitles. To do that, simply click on Text, Auto Captions, select English language, and Generate. As you can see, the auto captions are generated. After they are generated successfully, select all the captions and adjust their font name, case, style, size, preset, and color as you like. From here, you can also add a shadow effect to fonts. To improve the readability of your captions, break them into separate lines. To do this, go to the Captions section, click where you want to insert a line break, and press Enter. Repeat this process for all captions until they are properly formatted. Now, bring in the background music into the timeline and make sure to trim it perfectly according to the canvas. Also, apply a fade in and out effect for smooth transitions. Don't forget to lower its volume because high volume can cause disturbance for the viewer. Lastly, some effects need to be added into the video. For that, simply explore various options and add them to the timeline as desired. And this is how our short video is made. If you liked it, a subscription to the channel would be great. Until next time, happy creating.